Every year on June 26, the world comes together to observe the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Established by the United Nations General Assembly in 1987, this day serves as a reminder of the pressing need to address the grave consequences of drug abuse and the illicit drug trade on individuals, communities, and nations. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking aims to raise awareness, promote preventive measures, and support initiatives to eradicate this global menace. In this blog, we will delve into the significance of this day, the impact of drug abuse and illicit trafficking, and the collective efforts needed to combat this ongoing challenge. Understanding drug abuse and illicit trafficking. Drug abuse refers to the harmful or excessive use of substances such as narcotics, stimulants, hallucinogens, and other addictive substances that negatively affect physical and mental health. The consequences of drug abuse extend beyond the individual, impacting families, communities, and societies as a whole. It leads to health problems, including addiction, organ damage, mental health disorders, and an increased risk of infectious diseases such as HIV/AIDS and hepatitis. Illicit drug trafficking refers to the production, distribution, and sale of drugs prohibited by international law. It is a lucrative criminal enterprise that fuels violence, corruption, and social instability. Drug traffickers exploit vulnerable communities, perpetuating cycles of poverty, crime, and addiction. Additionally, the profits generated from illicit drug trade often fund terrorism and organized crime, posing a threat to global security. The significance of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Raising awareness. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking serves as a platform to raise awareness about the dangers of drug abuse and the criminal networks involved in illicit drug trafficking. It aims to educate individuals and communities on the detrimental effects of drugs, dispel misconceptions, and encourage informed decision-making. Promoting prevention. Prevention is crucial in the fight against drug abuse. The day emphasizes the importance of early intervention, education, and comprehensive drug prevention programs. By focusing on preventive measures, governments, organizations, and communities can empower individuals to make healthy choices and resist the temptations of substance abuse. Supporting treatment and rehabilitation. Individuals affected by drug abuse require access to adequate treatment and rehabilitation services. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking highlights the need to invest in healthcare systems that offer counseling, detoxification programs, and ongoing support to individuals seeking recovery. It encourages societies to adopt a compassionate approach, promoting reintegration and social inclusion. Strengthening international cooperation. Addressing drug abuse and illicit trafficking requires collaborative efforts on a global scale. The observance of this day facilitates the exchange of knowledge, best practices, and resources among nations. International cooperation is essential to combat transnational criminal networks, strengthen law enforcement, and improve border control measures to intercept illicit drug shipments. Advocating for policy changes. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking provides a platform to advocate for evidence-based drug policies. It encourages governments to adopt a balanced approach that emphasizes prevention, treatment, and harm reduction strategies. These policies should consider the socio-economic factors that contribute to drug abuse and prioritize the well-being of individuals and communities. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is a powerful reminder of the urgent need to address the devastating consequences of drug abuse and the illicit drug trade. It calls for collective action, fostering international cooperation, and promoting preventive measures to protect individuals and communities. As responsible global citizens, we must support initiatives that promote awareness, education, and rehabilitation, while advocating for policy changes that prioritize public health.